12 million to 18 million in sales. And then 18 went to 22, and then all the way up to 28 the third year. The model was working, and what we really needed was some software that would really pull it all together. And we had software before, and it worked, and it did its part. But in order to really implement this model that we found was really successful, we would need to piece multiple systems together to make it work. So we set to work on building Centerpoint. So I had the opportunity to build this inside a roofing company. My brother, who's a phenomenal developer, was working on this for us. And we would implement it in layers. The first layer was, I need to be able to dispatch a work order and dispatch it to anyone, and they would fill it out the same way every single time. And as they're filling out the work order, the system's notifying the customers. You know, as the sales guys are doing inspections, they're doing it the same way each and every time. Because we knew our clients liked it, and we knew that they would gravitate and latch on to our roofing company. They trusted us. So we set to work, we were building the system, we were testing it inside of the roofing company, and 2020, we felt it was ready enough to go to market. In the beginning, it wasn't even intended to go to market. It was intended to be part of the roofing company. But in 2019, I'm like, this needs to go to market. This is something truly special. It was a CRM, it handled work orders, it handled inspections, it handled the sales process. We were able to see where each customer was within the sales cycle. And it had a client portal. So we saw that this needed to go to market, and that's what we shifted towards is, I'm gonna replace myself out of this roofing company. I'm gonna focus 100% on Centerpoint and take it to market. So 2020, we formulated the LLC. We had to get all of our legal tight, especially as a SaaS-based business model. And March 2020, you know, right around COVID, we signed up our first contractor. It was awesome, and it worked. The whole first year, we probably acquired maybe 20 customers, 20, 30 customers. But the second year, we tripled, right? And we were finding a lot of success in growing our team, finding out who we are, how we operate, and now 23, and the focus is to continue doing what we're doing. And a lot of what we're doing is implementing best practices that we find within the roofing industry inside of the program, because the roofing industry is very much so paper clipboard based still, even though there's all this technology out there. The problem is roofing's so intricate. It's a niche trade in itself, and to be able to go out onto a roof, find your issues and package that into a deliverable is very complicated. Roofers are brilliant. They know their trade very well. We know how to install roofs, but to have a software that runs our company, it's really difficult to find, and that's ultimately what we've created.